Althea Yana, and welcome to your restorative rest practice. Today's practice is focused on self-compassion. When we take the time to be gentle and compassionate, extending the same love and attention that we would give to others, to ourselves, we have an ability to lessen anxiety, to lessen the effects of stress, and to tune in with what our bodies truly need. So to begin with, we will start lying on the ground in a Belly Shavasana. So belly first, you can place your hands underneath your head, feet hip-width distance apart. Then release the forehead onto the hands. Release any tension by honoring the release and connecting with the breath. Breathe into the back of the heart. Breathe into any areas in the lower spine that you feel releasing to the gravity of this position. Feel the breath as it comes in and out of the torso, in and out of the belly. And see if you can really slow the breath down here. And making a commitment to yourself to draw your intention in towards yourself. Notice if the mind is wandering to other people, other situations. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale, sighing out of the mouth. Releasing the breath. Turning the head so that the right ear, the right side of the forehead is resting on the palms. And again, inhale deep into the belly. Filling up the belly and exhale, releasing all the way out. Until all the breath leaves the belly button coming back to spine. And on your next inhale, rotating so the left temple rests on the hands. And again, when you come to that point of inhalation, breathing deep into the lower back belly part. And on the exhale, releasing the breath out, the belly button comes back to the spine. Bringing the head back to the center. And then squaring off the shoulders underneath the hands. Pressing up into a little bit of a upward dog here. So rotate the shoulders up and down and back. Releasing. Pressing the hands underneath the shoulders. Releasing the torso up. The chin can come parallel down to the ground. Lifting the chin up towards the sky. Inhale, chin back towards the chest. And then on the exhale, pressing all the way up and back to child's pose. Arms extended long in front of the body. And coming back to an intention for yourself that you set for today's practice. When you notice the mind begins to wander, when you notice the breath maybe becoming shallow, or less open in the body, bringing your attention back with this mantra. I'm cultivating self-compassion. Self-care is a form of resistance. So on the exhale, walk the hands up towards the hips. And walking the hands to the front of the mat, tucking the toes under, and we're going to lift the hips up into the sky into a downward dog. Paddling out both of the knees, bending the right knee, the left knee. Maybe even coming up onto the tops of the feet. Stretching out the tops of the feet, the toes, through the arches of the feet. just freestyle. Releasing the back of the calves. And it's fine if neither of the calves or the back of the heels come down towards the floor yet. Having compassion with yourself that this is a lifetime practice, a lifetime practice of awareness, really. Yoga allows us to bring this attention into our bodies, into ourselves. So knowing that all days are not the same, each day is different, and every day your body comes to the mat with a different set of challenges and triumphs. Beautiful. One more inhalation here. Exhale, breathing, bringing the knees down to the mat. And then we're going to come through a cat-cow. Inhale, the chin up towards the sky. Exhale, looking back towards the belly button. Moving through the spine systematically, vertebra by vertebra. Bringing space, energy, and fluidity in through the body, in through the spine. Using that flexibility of the body. And then on the exhale, inhale, bringing the right knee forward. Inhaling up into king pitching, puffing the chest up. And on the exhale, allowing the head to move down towards the hands. Hands to rest on the mat or long in front of you. Into pigeon pose, opening up the hips, breathing into this deep hip opener. Inhaling. On the exhale, pressing yourself back up. Tucking the left toe under. Lifting the right leg up into the sky, into three-legged dog. Rotate that right hip around in one direction. Knee bent, 45-degree angle. And then in the opposite direction. Using the breath to create more space in the right hip. And then releasing the right foot down to the ground. And on the exhale, drawing the left knee in towards the chest, knee between the hand, shifting the hips forward and coming up to king pigeon, rotating shoulders up, back down, top foot pressing into the top of the right foot pressing into the ground. Now breathing into the center of the heart, bringing that self-compassion, taking this moment of slowing down as we exhale, bringing the head and the attention, bowing towards the heart, head towards the floor. Breathing into the left hip, allowing this breath, this practice to be a point of refocusing and recommitting to slowing down and bringing attention, much needed, love and attention, the way we would give love and attention to a little child, giving that love and attention to ourselves. Using the breath as this invitation deeper into the body, breathing into that left hip. And then on the exhale, drawing the body back up, hands back up, tucking the right toe under, lifting left leg up into the sky, bending the left knee, and then taking hip circles in one direction to lower that right heel down towards the ground. And the three-legged dog, switching in the opposite direction. Opening up, and then dropping left foot back down to the ground to downward dog. Knees come to the ground. And walking the toes, the feet through. And then coming to lie on the back. Inhale. Releasing the torso onto the ground. Gently being kind to yourself as you move into this position. And then drawing the right knee up towards the shoulders, up towards the spine, compressing the lower abdominal organs. And then crisscross the right knee over the body, opening the right arm up. Soften into that right hip. It's a big stretch, especially if you have any sciatic issues. You might feel this all the way from the base of the spine, along the hamstring, even into the arch of the left foot. Breathing, bringing that awareness into the body with the breath. One more deep breath into the center of the belly. On the exhale, drawing right knee back to center. Releasing the right leg down. Lifting, interlacing the fingers around the left shin. As you compress the lower side of the left abdominal organ. Breathe deep, feeling that compression. You can hear some sounds and gurgling. You know you're doing things correctly. If so, this is really compressing the descending colon, the pancreas side, the left side of the kidneys. And crisscrossing left knee over across the body to the right side. Left arm opens up towards the sky. Breathing into the center of the back. Allow the left breath to really open up or the whole breath to open up into the bottom left side of the back. Deep, compassionate breath. Release the eyes, head, teeth, jaw, neck. Maybe even sending the form of self-compassion as a slight smile, smiling up to the center of the brow. Creating space in the body. Exhaling, left knee back to center. Releasing the left leg down. Both arms opening up wide. If there's one more pose that you'd like to take for yourself here, you could do so. Or if you feel comfortable, confident, ready to move into your Shavasana, you can. Or if not, drawing both knees back up. And we'll come into a gentle shoulder stand, or allowing the knees to draw up and over the top of the head. So drawing the elbows to support the side of the ribs. And then on the exhale, kicking the legs back up and over. Maybe the left foot touches the ground, right foot up into the air. Pressing the throat here, good for the thyroid. And then kick the right foot down to touch towards the ground. Left leg looks up into the air. Exhaling, drawing both legs back into Havasana, cloud pose. And then slowly, when you're ready, rolling down one vertebra by vertebra, arms pressing to the floor, massaging the entirety of the spine. As it releases down towards the floor, pressing out through the heels, and release the feet down. And 5, 4, lower back presses into the ground. 3, squeezing the buttocks. 2, 1, heels release. Palms face up towards the sky. Joining the complete body and spirit and mind in Shavasana. So doing whatever you need to do to make yourself comfortable as we move into a slow guided meditation, slow and easy. So eyes closed, palms face up towards the sky, allowing the feet to fall out sideways. Take a nice deep breath. into the center of the chest. Exhale, sighing out to release. On your next inhalation, aware of the body, aware of the breath, and as we move into this self-compassion meditation. So sometimes as we reframe our experience, we gain insight into ways that we can better support ourselves. So as you lie aware of the body on the ground, aware of the breath as it enters and leaves the body, allow your mental attention to shift to a situation in your life, in your mind's eye, that might be somewhat difficult, challenging, or causing stress in the body. Call the situation to mind and see if you can actually feel just temporarily where the stress and the emotional discomfort resides in the body. Does it show up as tightness in the jaw, the tendency to want to clench the fingers? We won't stay here for long, but for a moment, just say to yourself, this is a situation or moment that challenges me. This is a moment that causes suffering or stress to me. Just allowing the mind to label the experience without judgment, we give ourselves the opportunity to become aware of the cause of the stress. And then now we're just repeating to yourself silently, yes, suffering, yes, challenge is a part of life. Or you might even think to yourself, others feel this way, I'm not alone, or we all have struggles in our life. Just aware of where this sensation lies in the body. You take a deep breath, inhaling, clenching the whole body, clench the fingers, stiffen the toes, squeeze the buttocks, lifting the head up off of the floor, really, really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Making awareness of the stress in the body. And then exhale, release, sighing the breath out. Taking a full exhalation and imagining this energy, challenge, dissipating in the color of gray stress leaving the body. Placing one hand over your heart, and the other hand over your other hand over your heart, and just feeling the warmth of your hands, the gentle touch, the biofeedback of your hands supporting you. And breathing into the center of your heart, just imagining this warmth of the hands radiating a healing prana, a healing energy, healing chi, whatever you'd like to call it, a healing life force. Perhaps in the form of white or golden light. And just imagine that energy seeping into the center of your chest. And then that golden energy moving to that part of the body where you, in the past moment, saw or noticed the stress residing. And with the next breath, breathing in and saying to yourself, may I be kind to myself. Repeating silently or out loud, may I be kind to myself. With the next breath, as you inhale, just repeating to yourself, may I give myself the compassion that I need. Breathing that golden light into the center of your body. And on the exhale, releasing out any residual funk, anything that's not serving you right now. On your next deep inhalation, breathing in, may I learn to accept myself as I am. Feeling the warmth, the rise of the chest. Releasing and letting go of anything in your way. And on your next inhalation, breathing in, may I forgive myself. Feeling any resistance, anything that's coming up. Noticing, breathing into creating more space in the body. Releasing anything, that resistance, any cloudy energy out of the body. And then on the next breath, breathing, you might even switch the hand so that the opposite hand is on the chest, warmed by the warmth of the other hand, and then breathing in to the center of the chest, filling up the heart, the whole entire body with this golden light. Repeating, may I be patient with myself. And then on the exhale, releasing any expectations, anything not serving you any longer. And again, breathing into the center of your chest. Feeling that energy lighting up the chest, the center of the forehead, all the energy points of the body, any place in the body that needs extra attention. Stacking this into the body, into every cell of the body, perhaps even smiling into every cell of the body. And again, silently repeating to yourself, may I give myself the self-compassion that I need. Soaking that in, noticing how good it feels to bring mindful self-care and compassion into the center of our beings. Perhaps, if you can stay in this resting position, or when you're ready, rolling over to your right side, giving your fingers a wiggle and your toes a wiggle. Once you really had this feeling of reset, self-care and compassion set into your system, and allowing yourself gently to rise back to a seated position, both hands still remaining over the heart. Bowing the chin to the chest, releasing the expectation, the mirrors or cloudiness of the mind, and allowing this warmth and wisdom of the heart to guide us as we move into any challenges with a newfound sense of compassion, forgiveness, patience, and gratitude towards ourselves first, so that we may extend that to others in our life. Namaste. And Ashe. I'm Afia Yana. If you found this practice beneficial, please feel free to like, subscribe, share with another beloved. And we'll see you on your mat next time. Namaste.